All right.
Okay.
Tuesday.
It's
getting colder.
Yeah. I wish it was even colder. Canadian. You know what I mean? I'm covered in a layer of fur under here. I like it when it's cold.
All right.
I'm quite keen on that.
Okay.
But some people might think it's not cold enough because it seems like most of our cabinet is traveling to even colder places. They're going to Beijing in Korea. And they seem to have picked a funny time to do it because, everybody's there's a bit of a buzz going around about the beginning of clearances of Occupy Central, in particular starting in Mongkok. But
I have heard rumors it's either today or tomorrow.
And so everybody's talking about it, but, the chief executive's off to Korea. Carrie Lam has taken, half the cabinet up to Beijing. The only person that's not going is Rimsky-Yun. Raymond Tam is going.
Okay.
Mainland and Constitutional Affairs.
So our Secretary for Justice is here.
He's the only one that's going to be here. But I mean, it's just terrible. Like I don't know if they can get away with everybody leaving. Carrie Lam, C.Y. Leung, and then having the clearance going on. It will increase this perception that the executive is just kind of dumping Occupy Central on the police.
Oh, it's a firewall.
And trying to have
a political firewall.
Well, yeah, it seems like, they're meant to be looking for a political solution, but instead they're turning it, they're making it all a police issue. So if the clearances begin this week with all these key people out of town, I mean, the optics of it are terrible. If they were properly elected officials, politically that would just be completely unacceptable. But they might be able to get away with it. I'm not sure. They might try. So I think that's really going to be something to watch, is if they start the clearances this week, while the chief executive is off touring entertainment production facilities in Korea, and Carrie Lam is having all these important meetings in Beijing, looking at Hong Kong's economic connections with China, which is what they're talking about. So I really think that's going to be one to watch over the course of this week, is whether or not the clearances go ahead while so much of our cabinet is off at a
Well,
town.
you know what? You talk about clearance, right?
Yeah.
I relate that with clearance sales.
Okay.
Clearance sales. I mean, it's winter, so they have the final clearance sale.
Well, yeah.
And,
hey, maybe you get a deal on a tent down in Admiralty. People are getting ready to head out. They're like,
when there's a clearance sale, things are cheap.
Well, sometimes.
So if you go to other parts of the world to just avoid being related to the clearance, then it's actually quite a cheap stunt politically.
Cheap stunt. Yes. So we'll see how that goes. But I mean, that's what people should be watching for this week. Is are they going to really conduct the clearance while everybody's out of town? I don't know about that.
Let's see what happened to the clearance.
Yeah, absolutely. That is going to be your political thing to watch over the next couple of days on the Occupy front.
Keyword for today: clearance.
Clearance. Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. All right.